जागो 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 कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा सहस्रार में आके सहस्रार में आके छू ही लेंगे वो हम आसमां जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो सदियों से तुम सोई हुई मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो सदियों से तुम सोई हुई इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको हासिल हो तुम जागो कुंडलिनी माँ जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा समा जाओ माँ मज्जा में अभी सभी चक्र तुम निरंजित करो समा जाओ माँ मज्जा में अभी सभी चक्र तुम निरंजित करो गणेशा स्वयं पूजे तुझको गणेशा स्वयं पूजे तुझको शरण में तेरी जागो कुंडलिनी माँ जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा सोई आत्मा में प्रकाश भरो जो बिखरे हैं चित्त एकत्रित करो सोई आत्मा में प्रकाश भरो जो बिखरे हैं चित्त एकत्रित करो तभी दूर होंगे अंधेरे तभी दूर होंगे अंधेरे रोशनी में तेरी जागो कुंडलिनी माँ जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा सहस्रार में आके सहस्रार में आके छू ही लेंगे वो हम आज जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा करो सब पे कृपा करो सब पे कृपा
Shri Mataji, everyone, and welcome to the program here from Burwood Ashram in Sydney. Let us all start by bowing down, raising our Kundalini, and putting on a bandhan. Let's begin by placing our right hand on our heart and asking Shri Mataji to be with us here for this program. Shri Mataji, please come into our hearts. Please take us into your heart. Please allow us to feel your divine presence here this evening. Jai Shri Mataji. So tonight we honor Shri Gauri, the Mother Earth within us, the Kundalini, complete purity, untouched. She sits in our sacrum bone. Shri Ganesha sits below her in the Muladhara chakra to guard her. She is the mother of Shri Ganesha. And after her marriage, she created and established him and his qualities. She did this to spread purity and holiness through the world so human beings could be protected. This is why Shri Gauri bathed the whole creation with the purity. And it was only after this that the rest of creation was initiated. We're going to listen to a short talk where Shri Mataji talks about the creation of Shri Ganesha. It was a talk she gave in 1981 in this room.
So I'm now going to tell you the story of Shri Ganesha's birth. It's very interesting. It's very symbolic. This is Christ. That is, he is the Omega and he is the Alpha and all that they talk of. They don't know what they are talking. It's so short form of what the whole thing is. They don't know Ganesha at all. Nothing. They just take one word here and there, just talk like that. So, he is the first one created. Now, it's very symbolic. The pure power of desire to be one with the Spirit is symbolized in the Gauri. The primordial Gauri is that power which has separated from her Lord. You can say, in her previous lives she was separated. And again she is born as Parvati. And she wants to be one with Shiva, which is the Spirit. So now the marriage has taken place, in the sense that now she can meet. The wedding has to start. But she is not yet married, in the sense that she is still a virgin, but married otherwise means she is now about to rise. Before that, she wants to have her bath, because she has to meet her Lord. So she must have her bath, the bridal bath. She is a virgin, absolutely virgin. And she goes for a bath. Now, she is afraid that anybody might come inside when she is having her bath. Look at the delicacy of the whole thing. This desire, it just is meant for the Spirit. It doesn't want to be exposed to anything else, any negativity coming in, anything happening. So she closes the door, but still she is worried from the back side somebody may come. So she puts this scented powder which we use in India. For the bride especially it is given. And rubs her body with that, and she finds that a lot of it comes out. So she makes the Ganesha out of that. Now imagine how much vibrated it must. She puts that, is made of camphor and all these beautiful things which are really celestial. And that is completely vibrated on her body. She makes a Ganesha and puts him at the back of the bathroom. She is having her bath nicely. At that time, Shiva comes suddenly, knocks at the door. She doesn't hear him. So he goes from the back door. There he sees Shri Ganesha sitting. He asks Shri Ganesha, "Who are you?" So he says, "I am the son of Gauri." Shiva can't understand. She is a virgin. This one is saying, "I am the son of the Gauri." See now the Immaculate Conception. Try to understand. So Shiva says, how can she have a child? She is a virgin. And he thinks she's bringing slander on his wife, who is a virgin. So he cuts his neck in anger. And he enters into the bathroom. And Gauri is ready to receive him. And she looks out and she sees her child is dead. So he asks her, what is this? She said, that's my child I created out of this mala. What you call this, all the body things that came out, I've created him. And I put him down there. How dare you kill him? She said, now what to do? He said, all right. What you do is to go and find a head of any animal that is available, and we will put that on this trunk and he'll be my son again. Now it's all prearranged. Because this child was not to grow into a human ego and superego business. It had to be the embodiment of childhood, embodiment of childlike innocence, because he is the embodiment of innocence. So they had to get the head of an animal. Now the wisest animal on this earth is elephant. And elephant was saved in evolution in a very miraculous way is also another description which I'll give you later on. So a she-elephant, mother elephant, was lying down with her back towards her child. That's why in India, women never sleep with their back towards their children. No, the child has to be in front, put in front. Should never be put at the back of the mother. Never. Mother will get up and go on the other side and change the sides, but she would never put the child at the back. So the head of that little animal was cut and he brought it and was put for Shri Ganesha. And that's how Shri Ganesha was created. But you know, elephant is the conveyance of Mahalakshmi. So the body is from Mahakali. But the head is given by Mahalakshmi, the evolutionary power. Now this Ganesha within us resides in the Muladhara chakra.
So the most important thing in our life is to consider purity as the highest of all aspects within us. So let us know this quality now. Let us start by placing our attention on our Muladhara chakra, where Shri Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, resides. Shri Ganesha, please protect us by establishing innocence and purity within us. We'll say one mantra to Shri Ganesha together. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can now place our attention on our left channel. The channel of pure desire within us. Let us say one mantra for the pure desire, Shri Shuddha Icha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shuddha Icha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji. May the desire of our spirit be the highest desire within us. We can place our right hand on our left swadhisthana and say one mantra for the pure knowledge. Shri Nirmala Vidya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Vidya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please give us the courage and wisdom to recognize the pure desire, the pure knowledge. We can put our right hand in our lap and our left hand towards the ether. We can say one mantra to Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please establish pure, auspicious action within us. May our actions be pleasing to you. Placing our left hand on our right swadhisthana, we'll say one mantra for the pure attention, Shri Nirmala Chitta. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please give us the pure attention, so our attention may always be at your divine lotus feet. We can put our left hand back into our lap and our right hand on our heart. Purity is nothing but eternal love, the love that is ever flowing and expects nothing in return. It is completely satisfied with its own nature of flowing. So purity means that we fill our heart with love and not anger. Shri Mataji, please enlarge our heart so we can love the whole world as you love the whole world. Shri Mataji, please give us a pure heart. We can say one mantra to Shri Atma Paramatma. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Atma Paramatma Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can place our hand across our forehead. And say one mantra to Shri Jesus Mary Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please give us purity of thought. May forgiveness be in every aspect of our being. We can place our right hand at the back of the head and say one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please establish purity in our eyes. May we see the beauty in everything. May we see everything without thought. Can now place our attention on the Sahasrara, where there is nothing but silence. Where there is no thought, there can only be purity. We'll say one mantra for thoughtless awareness, Shri Nirvichara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Here you are in such a great position that you have got realization. That only thing you have to accept the beauty of this great yoga, that you just enlighten your own powers which are on these 7 chakras. Now let us see, the first chakra belongs to the power of Gauri, the power of the mother of Shri Ganesha. Gauri's power. Tremendous they are, aren't they? Because of her power, you have got your realization. Now what have we done to enshrine that power within ourselves? Today, if it is the first day of Navratri, let us see what have we done. Have we been able to develop our innocence within ourselves? When people talk, they are so sharp. How can you be sharp if you are innocent? They are so bumptious. How can you be that if you are innocent? People play games. How can you do that if you are innocent? Harm each other. How can it be if you are innocent? So first of all, you have to see yourself that the power of innocence, if it has to live, all the rest of the nonsense has to go away. If you want to have the innocence, all that is anti-innocence has to be dropped out. I can understand about people who are ignorant, who have ignorance. Then in ignorance, of course, how will they talk of innocence? But you are not ignorant people. You are knowledgeable. You've got your enlightenment. And the power of innocence is so great. It makes you absolutely fearless. Not bumptious, but fearless. And the greatest thing of innocence is that you are respectful. The sense of respect, if it is not developed within you, if you cannot develop the sense of respect for other Sahajogis, for other people, for the ashrams, for the discipline and your own self-respect, then it is of no use even talking of Sahaja Yoga, because that's the very beginning of it. First, you do not respect, all right. You are bumptious, all right. You are in a big fool's paradise, as they call it, riding a fast horse. All that is there is all right, is forgiven. But once you have seen the light, you must try to get rid of all the snakes that you have been holding on to. It's a simple thing. In your childlike nature only, you can receive the blessings of Gauri. Otherwise you cannot. You have to be really childlike. Otherwise, it is absolutely useless, no use telling you anything, because you think you are too clever. To such a person who thinks he is too clever, what's this of talking to such a person? Because he already knows everything. So the first power when you develop, you must learn to sit on the Mother Earth, first of all. You must respect the Mother Earth, because the first chakra is made out of the Mother Earth. Try to be more settled down with yourself on Mother Earth. And the respect, see the trees, when they get their flowers, they are not so respectful. But when they are laden by the fruits, they bow down to Mother Earth. In the same way, when you have got the fruits of Sahaja Yoga, you all must bow down. And innocence has a special capacity to make a person extremely peaceful. Extremely peaceful. All the anger, temper, violence. If a person doesn't have innocence, it cannot come in you. Because a person who is not innocent is either sly or aggressive. He cannot have peace within his heart. But an innocent person is not bothered. Innocently he lives, enjoys everything in complete peace and harmony. But this violence comes when a person becomes clever. He thinks, I am so clever, the another one is so stupid, I have a right to shout at that person. And the one who is not innocent is never wise. He may be to look sharp, but he is not wise. Wisdom comes only with innocence. And how much wisdom have you gathered? That is what one has to see. When your power of innocence increases, wisdom is apparent. People say that fellow is very wise. For example, if somebody is crying about his wife, a wise person will say, oh Baba, just look at this, still busy with his wife. Another one is crying about his house or something. He says, oh, look at this one, still busy with the house. There is no end to it. I have known people who get so swollen up that they think they must give a big lecture for 1 hour on Sahaja Yoga. Unless and until they have given 1 hour lecture, they do not think their ego has manifested itself fully. But a wise person, he doesn't have to talk or speak or do anything. He impresses his silence, his wisdom on others much more easily. That is what we have to see. Have we been able to discipline ourselves? Because our growth is very much in the beginning of it. We have to grow quite a lot. And people don't understand this point. In an atmosphere of egoistical temperament, that you have to grow. You have not yet grown. You have to grow a lot. And when you grow, you find this wisdom really fragrant with compassion. Your wisdom is fragrant with compassion. Such beautiful compassion can emit through your being that anybody who comes in contact with you will feel your auspiciousness. But again, you must give due respect to your self-realization and to yourself. That is the first thing you have to do, is to meditate. We are not drinking, we do not have hangovers, we don't sleep late. So why shouldn't we decide today that every morning I'll get up and do my meditation? And while meditating, I must concentrate on myself and not on others. And see for myself what is catching, where am I catching, which chakra I am catching, what have I to do. So on this day of Navratri, today as the first day, the Gauri's power must be enlightened within us. And they must express. And they are tremendous. I cannot describe them in one lecture. Think of the primordial Kundalini. She acts in the Mother Earth, she acts in the universe, she acts in the animals, she acts in the matter, she acts in the human beings, and now she acts in you. She is the one who decides the face and the figure that you are going to have.
She is the one who decides what child you should have. She is the one who gives you the particular type of a child that you need. She is the one who has got you all these beautiful children. She is the one who has given you these sparkling faces and sparkling eyes. All this she has done for you. But what about the power that you have within yourself? How much have you manifested that? So try to understand that it is you who has to grow, it is you who has to manifest these powers. Manifestation of the power, I don't know how far you have understood. When a person who has Gauri's power, as soon as he enters a hall or any place, everybody's Kundalini rises just to salute. When you have Gauri's power, then you stand out because you have that innocent, lustless, greedless, beautiful, sparkling eyes. And wherever you turn your eyes, even one glance would raise the Kundalini immediately. People who suffer from cancer, suffer from this disease, that disease, all can be cured in no time if you have developed only one power of Gauri. All your problems can be solved. Negativity will go away. And you'll become like a lotus. Beautiful, fragrant, overpowering all kinds of negativity. Here it is, that fellow just touched me and now I have become egoistical. If there is one fellow who is egoistical, he just talks to another person, the person goes egoistical. I mean, this is not the way to be sensitive. You have to be sensitive to God and not to bad things. But we are more akin, more vulnerable to bad than to good. So the power of assimilation of good, the power of emission of good, all these powers are just in your complete reach. But all this should not become a praise, but should become a kind of a challenge, a kind of a beautiful curiosity and an advancement for you. That is why my humble request is that you must learn to worship discipline. I don't say do this, do that. You know what is to be done. And then on top of that, you should not tell me, I know, I know. When you know, why don't you do it? You are empowered. Today, let us, with full confidence in ourselves and in our ascent, let us, with full intensity, attend this puja and in our hearts decide that I am going to discipline myself. May God bless you.
Let us now take a few of the names of Shri Kundalini Gauri Mata. We'll say the full mantras. You are the immaculate, pure desire of God Almighty. Shri Nirmala Gauri Kundalini Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Gauri Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. You are the ocean of compassion. Shri Karuna Rasa Sagara. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Karuna Rasa Sagara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. You are the ocean of mercy. Shri Daya Sagara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Daya Sagara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Kshama Shrine, the abode of forgiveness. Shri Kshama Shrine. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kshama Shrine Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. You are the primordial sound that manifests creation. Shri Omkara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Omkara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. You are the absolute, all-pervading being, Shri Parabrahma. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Parabrahma Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji's words. Gauri is your mother. She is waiting for the day when some authorized person will appear before you, when she can give you a rebirth. She has accompanied you since all your past births. Shri Mataji, we thank you. We thank you for all your blessings. We thank you for our realization. We thank you for your unending love, guidance, and patience. We thank you for taking us as your children. Jai Shri Mataji. We can raise our Kundalini and put on a bandhan. For those who would like to continue to meditate, we'll play a little more music for you. Thank you again for joining us and sharing your beautiful vibrations. We'll see you again next week.